Say, get out of there.
Okay.
Let me get out of there real quick.
Okay. Woo-hoo. Right. Good morning, guys. Hope you guys are doing well, in positive energy and attracting the life you desire because it's your birthright. Of course, we're coming through with the live this morning for you guys. Make sure you take the message, how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, share the video up. Run the video up. We love you guys.
Feel like
a lot of energy.
Running track, that was
yeah, I don't know.
A big surge.
Yeah.
Still trying to process it.
Whole lot of energy up in here.
Morning, grand rising, all of the positive things that we say, right? Just a lot of encouragement. I want to say God bless you all. It feels good now. The energy feels good.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot of y'all are beginning to realize, like, we not ministers, we not therapists.
We make mistakes.
Basically we just two men and women with true spiritual gifts. You know,
It's too human.
spirit medium, very much in touch with my ancestors. You know, psychic medium, very much in touch with her ancestors, right? And our gifts are, you know, I would say, you know, extraordinary. I think it's extraordinary because, like, I get the power side of it. Like, for instance, when y'all come here and we begin to read, you open up to your ancestors. So what you see going on over here is we speak into the energy that's presented, and I know it to be so because spirit moved me. Huh? Oh, spirit moved me in a way, and wow.
I'm sorry.
I was obedient, and hold on 1 second, y'all.
Okay.
Nah. You sure? Nah. Let me get it.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Anyway, yeah, so sorry for the little disruption, y'all. But I think we got some downloads, so let me see. But I feel like there's something, while I'm waiting here, I was connecting with the energy this morning, and I feel like there's something you could be really waiting for, something you could be really praying about, hoping for, a thing. Look, it's happening now. Okay, number 5445 could be significant. Okay, I feel like there's something you could be really waiting for, but it's already happening for you. You know how sometimes, like, you're waiting for a thing and you don't even realize that, you know, it's right in front of you, it's right there. You know, it's the perfect opportunity for whatever it is. That's what I'm seeing here, what is happening now. Okay, you know, it's happening right now. And I feel like even with distractions, right? Because I noticed there was a distraction on set, which is why my husband got up, right? But no matter the distractions, it's happening right now, you know. That's why it's very important to, you know, stay focused through the challenges. It's important to stay focused through it all because things are happening right now. You know, a lot of things are happening behind the scenes that you can't see, you aren't aware of, right? I was talking about the other day how, you know, we have been learning certain things for a very long time, not really knowing while we were studying certain things, while we were gaining a knowledge of certain information, but it's happening right now. You know, everything is adding up. You know, the math is finally mathing, right? Things are happening right now in real time, and you can be realizing like the pieces of the puzzle. That's what I'm hearing. It's like the pieces of the puzzle, right? The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together for us, right? You know, a lot of pieces were missing, a lot of pieces didn't fit, right? We didn't have the proper fitting to the puzzle, but I feel like right now God is saying that it's happening, you know, whether you're ready or not. And that's the crazy part, you know, because it's whether we are ready or not, right? It's like ready or not, it's happening right now. So I feel like if ready or not is happening right now, then it's very important for us to just go ahead and, you know, step into position willingly, right? It's happening right now. Sorry, I couldn't. I was gagging.
I seen it, but I don't know. Anyway, so we back at it.
It's happening now, I told him.
Oh, okay.
Probably go right with your downloads.
Mind you, I was asleep last night, so I was woken out of my sleep at 4:47 this morning. I woke up, and Spirit was like, "Get write down what you thinking," and I was like, I fought with it like I don't feel like getting up, and Spirit was like, "Write it down." So I'm like, all right, I got up, I got the pen, and I wrote it down.
Okay.
And then two things came out in the wee hours of the morning, right? So I know, like, you know, I'm done trying to figure out what's going on. Like, that's not. So I'm gonna just say it. You know, the download. Universal denial leads to mischief. So I always get an afterthought with my download. I write it and then Spirit minister to me. And so this is what this is saying. When the universe is denying access to something and people know that, they got two options. They can either, fall back or go against the grain. That's in any type of advent, right? And I'm speaking to the collective as a valuable commodity. You as a person, you are valuable. Access limited to you, right? People can't get to you because certain people, the universe is not allowing it to happen. And they know this. A lot of people, they know this very well. They understand this. But people got two decisions to make. If a person feel that the universe is denying them something, a lot of times, you know what they'll do? They will dabble in spell work because they feel that it'll give them spiritual power to go against the natural order of things.
Because we feel like as humans, we are supposed to have whatever we want, right? Even when God is like, no, 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 no. And then when we go against the grain, you know, you start doing unnatural things to obtain the things that, you know, are not even meant for you.
Indeed. Especially when in regards to you, this could be you as a person. Like, you limit to access to people. They feel that the universe, you know, because some people, they like, why can't I get to them? You know, some people, they even got the money and the resources to get to you, but they can't get to you because the universe is denying access. And that's when people get real different about it, because now they feel it. Like, they feel like, well, maybe God is protecting this person. So when people feel like God is protecting you, it's common for them to lean towards the devil to defeat you, literally.
Even accusing you of being the devil, right?
Anything.
You know?
Yeah, because the function get twisted, especially when a narrative has been set on you. Like, for instance, say you're a person that people look down on because they simply didn't understand your holiness, or they didn't understand your rhythm with God. They didn't understand you. So they might have sat in places with titles and looked down on you. Now God moved you, limited access, boom. Now your absence is being felt in a way where people understand, oh, God is with this person. When people feel like God is with you, they're going to make two decisions, y'all. I got this in the wee hours of the morning. So it's happening. They either going to fall in line with what God is doing, which most people won't because they done spoke so much ill of you that they got to stick to that narrative. So they either going to fall in line with God or they're going to lean toward the devil to try to defeat you. And that's what people, and not to mention, thank you, Spirit, you're awakening, even if you're awakening a little bit, right, then you causing other people connected to you to awaken, but not in the way you are. But it don't matter. Like, I'm trying to tell you, like, if you awaken spiritually, when people see it and it resonate with them that you are awakened, that has awakened them. A lot of people don't realize it. They don't realize you are awakening them. They are being spiritually awakened through your stride, but they don't comprehend what's going on. Is that real? Like, that's why I'm trying to tell you, like, words like anointing and for all that is a real word. Like, when you have an anointing on you, like, meaning like an anointing simply really means that, like, it's powers invested in you. Ancestral power, God power. When you got that kind of mark on you, it's a reality. All right, so I'm gonna back out of there, but Spirit says just know that people are gonna either fall in line or they're gonna go against you with the devil. So, and next thing is beautiful but off limits, right? And when I wrote that, I was like, all right, God, so here's the download. Beautiful and off limits, right? What that leads to is people being scorned. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when God moved certain individuals, y'all, that's watching, obviously, you will move to a certain place. And when you move to that place, when God churns something in you, beauty now rests on you. Whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. This is like, this is ethereal beauty, right?
Come on
Ethereal
now.
beauty. It's not the beauty you think I'm talking about. It's ethereal. What is ethereal? Ethereal beauty is a beauty that make the spirits that people in line with recognize. Like a person working with a demon, that demon may have been beating you up, but now that demon admires you. So what it causes in a person is like confusion, because now the person is at the spirit that they normally working with, like, why everything not working? And it's not working because the demon is in admiration, because why on the collective is an ethereal beauty. It rests on you. You're not even aware of it. You might be though. You might be a person that you might be able, I'm shining on them, right? But I know that feels good, but I'm talking about something deep but cold black, right? This beauty is, this only comes onto people that live in their authentic truth. You're not gonna get this kind of beauty unless you being authentic. Like, you gotta be spending a lot of days next to your natural self for your ethereal beauty to ring out like that. So you now become beautiful and off limits. And when something is beautiful and off limits, again, people gonna resort to extra measures to get to it, right? This is where the love spells come in. This is where the sex magic, the wanker magic come in, right? Like, I call it wanker magic, right? Because that's what people be doing to you, like, you know. So yeah, beautiful but off limits. And that was the download. So know that about yourself, right? And real heavy on the off limits, right? Because don't let nobody destroy your beauty that God let rest on you because you want to reconnect, right? Don't do that. If God put the ethereal beauty on you, it come by way of separation and moving into your authentic self. That's the beauty. Beautiful but off limits.
You know, it made me think of a download we got like last year. If you go back to our videos from last year, God gave us a very strong download about the collective. And the message was, don't forget you are private property, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and it came to us so strong one day, you know. We actually ended up on private property, you know, and God spared us, right? And it was crazy. So if you go back last year, we did a message and it was about you being private property, and you know, you are. So remember that you are God's private property. You know, what happens when you vandalize private property? What happens when you enter private property without being able to be on that land? You know, there's consequences behind, you know, disturbing private property.
You heard me.
So remember that you, my dear, are private property, right? And carry yourself as such.
I remember she did that demonstration last year. It was powerful. It felt like we was in a church full of spirits, like, and we had a couple of viewers on it, you know, but it was very powerful. And you are indeed private property. Like,
it was a wild encounter how we got that message.
And like, for my masculines, right, I just want to say this before we go in. Oh, this God just seed. God just seed.
That's
like,
so real.
I'm even talking about on the masturbation tip, right? For my masculines, right? God just seed, right? Because
that's your energy,
like,
your sacral energy.
That's your energy right there, right? So like,
your creativity.
You know, and in regards to that, you know, nothing is good, but less is more. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you got God your seed. Because that's the most precious thing. Believe it or not.
It is.
You know, like I said, when they want to make something precious seem like it ain't worth nothing, they destroy it. You know, they destroy it, beat it down, and make it low. And I'm telling you, divine masculine, your seed is everything. The seed, that right there is that's the key thing right there.
You know, yesterday the message was plant the seeds, you know?
Mhm.
So I feel like, you know, that's learning how to transmute the energy, not just waste the seeds, but plant the seeds, take the seeds and do something positive. That's using your sacral energy in a positive way, right?
And I just caught a ill
like that.
download. Like, you know, somebody,
Divine masculine.
you gotta wow, somebody you pregnant, and you got pregnant by a masculine when they awaken, right? So you got a different baby in you.
Okay, one of them new babies that
Yeah,
hold
you
their
got one
head
of
up
them
in
new
2 months and
babies.
stuff.
Hey, y'all, I know y'all wasn't aware of this, but I'm gonna tell y'all, when you awaken, you get a DNA upgrade.
Yeah.
So when divine masculine awaken, the seed becomes more potent.
Yeah.
Right? The engineering of the seed is different because the mind, the spirit is alive.
Yeah, that's how you
right?
get the young the YKs, the young
You heard
kings.
me. You
know?
get
the young kings.
Yeah, like
Right.
somebody you carrying one of them
Divine.
type of children.
Yeah.
You know?
Divine children, you know?
Yeah, the seed.
It's happening now. Somebody knows what we're talking about here. Okay? Let's get a message out. Peace, beloved.
She come out again. She was out here yesterday. So was he. So was he. Yeah.
William, we are the truth. That's why you watching. Hey. Nine of Cups in the reverse. No wish fulfillment for you. Sorry, buddy.
We speaking
No,
the truth,
for you.
know,
That's
know
the
what?
truth. It's happening right now. Dang. See? You be naughty, you get naughty things, William. Right now. Are you 54 or 45? Ooh, no rest. Lord. You go ahead. I'm going to get on his energy. He is sad. Ooh.
Being impregnated by divine masculine seed is not only a physical thing. It could be in the mind as well.
Creativity.
Yeah, you could be. It's the Nine of Cups in reverse, and then the Queen of Cups in reverse. What's good on this Friday morning, y'all? What's happening, right? You got the solar plex chakra out here, right? Which the Queen of Cups in reverse to the solar chakra is, maybe somebody got some bad news, and you know, maybe you could feel it in your heart space. It says inner feelings, self-care, self-love, codependency, insecurity, unfaithful, jealousy, obsessive, solar chakra. I'm hearing unfaithful lover, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you could be in a certain thought. I mean, you do got the Page of Wands to the Page of Cups, and I feel like maybe somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed, honestly. If I really be honest, I feel like you woke up, you know, I don't feel like you're necessarily in a bad mood, but I do feel like somebody might have woke up maybe on the wrong side of the bed. Maybe you had a bad dream. Maybe something's going on in your dream state.
That is 100% accurate.
You know? Four Swords in reverse.
Yeah, you got
definitely.
the Four Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Cups in the reverse.
Yeah.
That lets me know that, like, you could have even found out some kind of information. You know how you find out something and then you can't sleep?
That's
like,
it.
You can't get settled.
You can't rest.
You can't find peace in your spirit. That's what it is, you know?
You know, Four Swords in reverse, a lot of people think it means that you up. Four Swords in reverse, it does mean up all night, like she said. But it also means unable to rest. Like, so when you sleep, if you have like astral
tossing and turning.
Yeah, if you have an astral wars, you're gonna be in Four Swords in reverse because the war is astral. It's on another realm. It's in your sleep state, maybe.
Definitely something going on in the dream state, for sure, 100%.
And the Page of Wands to the Page of Cups is a dreamy energy. Like, it really is.
Yeah,
It's very
like
dreamy.
like imaginary kind of, you know.
Right. Like, it is. It's with them paired together.
Very immature kind of energy, or young energy.
Inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration. This feels like a dream. As I'm saying this really feels like, listen, inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, news, messages, information.
Yeah.
This feels like a dream.
Somebody could have woke up out of their sleep from a bad dream or something like that. You know those dreams where you wake up right before something happens? That's what I'm picking up.
I had one of those the other day.
You did.
Remember? I told you, I said I woke up.
You did.
Somebody was trying to do something to me in my dream.
Yeah.
And I was resisting it, right? And right at the moment where it almost struck me, I woke up out my sleep.
Yeah.
And it was abrupt, right? And I mean, I'm a little more experienced, so I don't be rattled by it. Like, but that would rattle a normal person. But I go through astral wars a lot.
Yeah.
So.
We got the sun here, too, in the reverse. Leo. Somebody didn't want you to see something.
Yeah, the sun in reverse,
you know,
like, again.
It's a dream state kind of thing. Yeah.
Dreamy energy. Dreaming. I'm dreaming.
You know, so this is like the energy, you know, it's crazy because this is the energy of where, you know, you can feel projected energy and maybe you can't sleep from that too. You know, if you have a person up all night doing low vibrational things, you know, they're thinking about you, they're mentioning you, you know, while you're trying to sleep, you know,
and they're 3 a.m.
Yeah.
3 a.m., 2 a.m. saying your name.
It's like an unsettled kind of energy.
When people do that kind of thing to you, right, it really does make you have 4 swords in reverse. Like, projection. And I know sometimes you can't conceive that a person is up in the wee hours of the morning saying your name, right? But I'm going to need you to, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a minister, but I'm going to need you to at least be aware that those kind of things do happen.
Yeah.
Awareness is key.
Yeah.
Right? So, I ain't saying be paranoid, but if you know you got some people around you and they fool around.
Yeah, you know, certain people.
They fool around with the fool around.
You know, and then you have to think about it, right? You got certain people, their lifestyle calls for a later night, right? While you could be practicing more earlier nights, there's someone here practicing later nights.
Spirit says, ooh, this one come. Look, this are my ancestors, and I know the feeling. Listen, so, what if they go to their spiritual power that they work with, that you know that they work with? Because I know you're not a part of what they do, but you know that they work with these powers. So what happens when they go to these powers, and these powers say, in order for them to move the way that they want, they got to offer you up. Where do you think you standing at with your friend that you know mess around with those types of energies?
Your homie, your boy that do anything for money.
What do you think they're going to do again? When it comes to you, when they go to that place where they go to, and the spirits say, in order for you to get what you want, you got to offer up somebody you love.
Think about how many children have been sold away by parents and different things throughout the years for money.
We're witnessing that play out now.
We're witnessing probably that playing out right now.
That thing you be telling me about?
You know, 'cause I'm convinced, you know, allegedly, that's what I believe, you know. So
I do too. After you told me about it, it's not hard.
You know, but that's the kind of things that happen in real life. And if we keep saying, oh no, these things don't happen, but these things are literally happening all around us.
You become a victim.
You become victim, right? We're not a victim, you a chosen one. Right. This the life you're supposed to live. You ain't supposed to run. Okay? Ooh. It's crazy. It's crazy over here. Something about the next couple weeks, number 3. Number 3 is very significant here. 3 weeks, the next couple of weeks. We got the 10 of Wands and it came out sideways. In the next couple of weeks, I don't know, it's up to you. Do you want to carry all the burdens by yourself or do you want assistance is what I'm hearing? Because help is here. It's been available. I've been saying that for about the last few months. Help has been available. The ancestors are showing up, you know, when you want them to. You know, God is answering prayers when you're praying, right? So over the next couple of weeks, I feel like it's very important to figure out which way we want things to go, right? Something about that, because it can be hard or it could be easy. You know, when this comes out sideways, I feel like it's our choice, you know? Something like that with the 10 of Wands to the side.
We all must pray.
Okay? It says, sing like the birds, not worrying about what others think. Be yourself, share your heart, and speak your truth. That's 100. Okay? Sacred Soul Message, Oracle deck.
I'm hearing that song.
We all
You're not a victim, you're a chosen one.
This
It's
the
a
life
life
you're supposed to live, you ain't supposed to run.
We all must pray.
Hey, throughout the day, you must be strong. Keep holding on. Don't worry now. Feet on the ground.
Your spirit's lit. Be proud of it. The troubles come, but they won't last. He's standing strong.
You'll finish last.
You finish last, right?
Okay? Don't worry now.
Don't worry now.
Don't worry now.
You heard me. I'm telling you. Listen, y'all. You know how you fortify yourself in your dream state? First of all, in your natural state, you begin to believe, okay, this is quite possible. That's the first step. Because as long as you're not believing that these things happening, you become a victim of it very easy. And you know, circle ring prayer, we always advise that, right? What you do is you either envision a circle or you draw a circle and you kneel down in it and you pray and you envision a ring of fire around yourself, right? And you begin to carry that in your sleep state with you. It's a lot of different ways, right? But some people just don't believe that these things happen.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Crazy.
You got 9 of Pentacles to the King of Wands, 5 of Cups in reverse. Somebody is a strong masculine. You're strong, right? 9 of Pentacles to the King of Wands is a strong masculine. That's a masculine energy that is secure. They don't necessarily need no titles or none of that, right? This person is cool with the Most High. This is a person that God resonate with. And the 5 of Cups in reverse, this could be somebody's masculine. Somebody, and I feel like this is a man, and if he's in your life, this is an energy that's able to turn back regret and sorrow. King of Wands, right? Very assertive energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a person who will assert themselves against darkness, right? Like, even in the house, the home, the relationship, or whatever. And it says, you know, this 5 of Cups is in reverse. And I feel like, yeah, like, but in a sense, though, I also feel like this could be a person that also is dealing with a lot of loss, too, at the same time. It's like, because it felt so vibrant, and then I looked at the card, and everything went like, so this could easily be a strong masculine, but they could really be dealing with a lot, and they could have lost a lot as well. They are assertive, though, and they do turn the 5 of Cups in reverse, but sometimes that is like, I guess it is a regretful energy. When you're looking back at people that you had to leave behind in order for you to move ahead. Get a blue card. Integration. So, like I said, definitely a strong masculine. 30 could be significant. People who are able to integrate, they always become stronger because they can draw from their light side, they can draw from their dark side, and they become a culmination. That's what breeds strength, right?
What's up, Mohammed? What's up, Empress? What's up, Joy? What's up, Hey?
King of Wands, fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sag, That's what he was.
We got number 20 out here, judgment in the reverse. The butterfly is very significant. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Opportunity, choices, and transformation. You know, with the judgment coming out in the reverse, and anything you lose comes around again in another form, someone is refusing to let a thing go, refusing to accept the fact that they lost something or something like that. But I feel like God is really wanting you to know that anything that is taken away from you is for your greatest purpose. You know, it's not to hurt you, it's not to harm you, it's not to, you know, make you live an unsatisfied life. That's not what you're here for. And you could be looking at life like this, right? You know, we get into those modes where we become ungrateful. We allow the energy of depression and anxiety to take over us. We began to compare our life with people on Instagram. You know, we begin to, you know, want to be the next top model, you know, and not really paying attention to whatever we're losing is for a reason, right? We need to look at our loss and be like, okay, why was this removed from me? You know, sometimes it's due to neglect, negligence, right? Sometimes it's due to, you know, blockages, not being able to grow, whatever it is, right? What's up, Mo? Whatever it is, right? But something about,
Hey, Mo.
you know, being able to totally understand that, you know, the things you lose are because it's mandatory. It's needed to be gone for you to get to the next level, right? Imagine if, you know, God was going to put you in a brand new home with 5 bedrooms, because some of you guys have a big family, right? Imagine him wanting to move you from the 2-bedroom to a 5-bedroom so that you can have enough space for everyone, but you refuse to let go of the old sofa, and he has it all furnished for you, right? Picture that. Where's the sofa gonna go in the new house, right? You want to take the old sofa. You just can't let it go because you paid X, Y, and Z for this sofa. And you can't believe that God is going to give you this new house and a new sofa. Yeah. So because you can't believe that God will give you both, you got to find a way to bring this old sofa that God is telling you won't fit in the new door. That's how we do, right? It's time for someone to understand that everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens by chance. Everything is according to divine order. God wrote this out. It was planned. Everything has been, you know, when Archangel Michael was into it with the devil about Moses' body, right? He always uses everything that's already written. Everything has been written. It's set in stone. We don't know the day and time of anything, but divine order has been placed. God is perfect. Everything is in perfect time. It's in alignment. Things unfold in perfect timing. Trust me, you know, everything is in order. It seems like total chaos, right? And that's the trick. That's the illusion of evil. It appears to be total chaos, but God is in control of everything, and everything is beautiful. You better believe it. And if you can't adapt that kind of mindset, then, you know, you'll be consumed by this evil world. You know, something about that.
And I like that you mentioned Archangel Michael, Moses, and the devil, because I want y'all to understand the devil had a right to Moses, right? Think about it. When Moses transitioned, the devil shows up like, oh yeah, you killed somebody. You did that act. You belong to me, right? So Archangel Michael shows up and says, I rebuke you. He ain't explain nothing to him. He ain't say, he basically was like, this God property. When they giving you that parable, they showing you that Archangel Michael moved in the authority of heaven. He didn't have to move in his own. He didn't
angry.
He didn't go to kill the devil. You understand? That's where we go wrong. He didn't try to fight the devil. He told the devil about the issue. I rebuke you. Basically, that's like, man, look, this none of your business. Private property. Moses was private property.
Yeah.
And that's the same way you are.
Yeah.
Right? It doesn't matter what you did. The devil gonna accuse you of all that.
Every time.
God wouldn't have put you and God wouldn't have put you right where he put you at for accusations of what you did to hold you. you got to realize, so what? Long as you ain't moving in that backward energy towards that, they can't accuse you of that. God won't let the universe allow it to happen, period. I can assure you of that. Your ancestors, they stand on it. Trust me, like if you moving in this energy, this universal energy, and it's called North Node. When you truly move in it,
you know, it's crazy. It makes me even think about, you know, how when we go against the plan of God, you know, when we can't trust what God is telling us, we end up, think about how, you know, even if you go to Abraham and Sarah, right? God had came to Sarah and told her, you gonna have a baby. And she laughed and she didn't believe it, right? And because she couldn't believe what God was telling her, she, you know, she caused turmoil in her own life. Why? Because then she allowed her husband to go outside of the marriage and have a baby with the concubine, right?
and it went crazy.
And went crazy because she couldn't believe that God was going to give her a son, and he did. And now you got an outside son because of you. You couldn't believe, right? Who can you be mad at, right? Self, right? That's the kind of things we do to self. We go against what God is telling us, and then we're mad about the outcome of the situation.
Yeah, learn discipline.
Yeah.
This though right here, I like this, right? You got the lovers to the sacral chakra. That's real solid and real healthy, right? The lovers speaks of harmonious energy, even balance. When I see the lovers to the sacral, that's somebody who's taking care of themselves, right? You keeping yourself clean. You keeping your sacral energy clean, right? I feel like this is good energy, right? To the Nine of Swords in reverse. And this is a person like, you could be coming to grips, like, you know how you could actually be in a mode of understanding that, and this might not resonate with everybody, but you could really be understanding that the more honest you can be, the realer you can be about your truths, the more empowered you feel. Like the more you can express who you truly are, you begin to understand, oh, this is how I become stronger. This is what makes me more powerful. Monitoring spirits. Being able to express your truth, right? And then you got the Knight of Swords upright. So I really feel like this is a solid person, and you could be in a mode of exploration. Like, you could be very ambitious. I feel like somebody is very ambitious about the new version of themselves. Like, it sit well with you. And that really, I mean, like, you know, I just feel good. Like, in this 3-card spread, I feel like it's somebody is basically you taking care of yourself. You know what to do. Like, you keeping your sacral energy clean. If you're in a relationship and this is resonating as healthy, you know, releasing worry, reaching out, deep-seated fears, secrets. See, if this is a relationship where two people realize, yo, the more real I can be, the better my relationship gonna be. You know, the more secrets I can reveal. See, that's what kill a relationship. Thank you, Spirit.
Yes.
When you gotta move with all these secrets and you try and build over top of it, think of secrets being holes in your foundation. The more secrets you got, the less weight you can put on it. See, when a relationship got bear the weight, the secrets got to be told already. That's why it's a blessing for us, because God put us in a position where we had to tell all our secrets to begin with.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't going to be no forward movement.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Right.
just some advice right there. And it says, look, communication. Thank you, Spirit. You realizing that's the key. Communicating from the true version of yourself, not the version that people told you was, not the version of yourself you became good at being, the person who you truly are. When you can communicate from that, you know, that's when you got a lot of power back in you. Only time we lose power when we start pretending and we start moving away from the power. Moving in your truth won't get you there.
I got number 42, 75, 57. So I'm going to just tell you straight up. You know, any conflict, any energy harvesting, any, any allowing people to steal from you energetically, any kind of fighting, God is saying it's the wrong time.
Not a good time.
It's not a good time for this. Okay? I don't know. There's an energy here, the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. Someone wants like chaos, you know, and they want to do it like sneakily, you know, if that's a word. Yeah. Sneakily is what I want to say. Sneakily.
Real talk.
You know, it's like this is a person who likes to, you know, play in the spirit. They like to do little things and wonder if they can be seen in the dark kind of energy. Spirit is saying if this is you or if someone is doing this to you, it's the wrong time to be playing around like this. Okay? 24 could be significant. You know, I don't know. You know, there's someone that loves to play with fire. Okay? They don't realize things are hot until they literally get burnt here. And that's for real. Okay? Something about someone being very mischievous here. Okay? You know, this is the kind of energy where, like, you know, they don't want you to really realize what they're doing, so they do things like this. Let's say you have a person that could be addicted, because this is what I'm picking up, and this is crazy, and I'm going to just say it. There could be a person addicted to some kind of opioid, right? And they could literally be, like, stealing from a person a little bit at a time. So, you know, they're leaving enough for you to not notice what's going on. Now, this could be your energy. I'm literally seeing someone with a bottle here, a pill bottle. But this could be anything. You know, someone's doing something where they're taking a little bit at a time and leaving you enough so that you can't notice until... Remember we talked about this last night, like on the Cosby Show. You know how when Claire baked that cake and he wasn't supposed to eat it, and you know, he kept eating little pieces so much so that the hole became so big he had to take a paper towel and stick it in there and put the chocolate icing on there.
You know what you remind me of? Remember that song we used to like by Rio? When he'd be like, next 3 months she found out he really steal from her. She thought he had money, but he was really stealing from her, right? Like that kind of energy. You know, yeah, that was a good one. Next 3 weeks she found out he really steal from her, right?
Like that kind of energy. It's something like that. It's the wrong
Rio,
time.
the young OG could be significant.
Okay. Shout out to
Somebody could
Flint.
like Rio. It could be Flint, Michigan.
Flint, Michigan could be significant, but it's the wrong
Look, somebody
time.
said you speaking the truth. That's the song
You
we
heard me.
about
That's the
too.
song.
I ain't got a lot of y'all. I'm gonna speak the
truth.
truth.
Called it. I'm gonna need some juice.
Oh, that's crazy. Spirit funny, right?
Okay.
Look, I was
the wrong
thinking
time
about
for backhandedness.
Spirit just gave me something, and it came in funny, and I'm so stupid sometimes, right? I heard lion, and then I looked at the 10 of Wands, and then I heard gate, and I was about to say lion and gate could be significant, but Spirit said, no, dummy, Lion's Gate. So somebody could have done something
during the Lion's
Gate.
8
portals or something, whatever, right?
You heard me. The number 8 could be significant.
I don't know about that stuff, and I ain't gonna pretend to know about it, but I know that that's what Spirit said.
Ooh.
You know?
Ooh. Ooh.
I got it out.
I want you to get it out.
Right. So basically, they want me shut up, but yeah, I might have just said too much, cause you feel me. But nevertheless, like it is what it is. My intentions is right, so
that's right. But
if I spoiled your plans, I'm sorry.
These pains you feel are messengers. Listen to them. Getting signals, learning messages from Spirit. Reading in between the lines is what I'm hearing. You know, sometimes we have to learn how to literally read between the lines, because people speak in code a lot, you know? You got to be able to break it down. Something like that is what I'm hearing. You could be around a lot of people speaking in codes. You better turn your discernment up. Something like that. Okay? You know, a lot of times when people are plotting and planning on you, they do it right in front of you. You know? We just don't pay attention.
It starts off with their eyes.
Come on.
Like, you know, I'm going to give you a scenario how people plan on you. They agree to plot on you spiritually. Like, You ever been talking and, you know, you got somebody that you know really don't deal with you, and then you with somebody and, you know, you're not kind of, well, when you get to talking and you stop and they look at each other and they like, that's a spiritual plot. You know what it is. You felt it before, right? Like she said, people do it right in your face. They plot right on your face, right? And agree spiritually. They write whole spiritual manuscripts in 1 second. And then they play it out in real life. I hope somebody just processed that, because that was real deep, like, right? You know what I'm saying? That was very intuitive. Like, you know, people do make spiritual agreements against you right in your face real quick with their eyes. And then they play it out as if they already knew, as if they sat down and made an agreement, like, and they start talking stuff about you. Like, it becomes quite natural because the spiritual agreement is already, it's already been written.
Well, you know, evil just does. Evil doesn't really think about getting caught. Evil just does, you know. It's not necessarily, you know, I'm thinking about getting caught. It's just I'm gonna do because I'm evil, you know. The bird.
I swear I just heard a hawk. That's a hawk. I just heard something that sounded like a big bird.
Squirrel. I just seen a squirrel. Okay. So.
Okay.
You know, we coming into that season where, you know, some people, we coming into that season where, you know, they really start showing off with the evil tricks, the magic, the spell books, you know.
Yeah, they love that. They love that.
We're getting into that.
They love to be up at night. They love to be up at night. Keep saying things, whispering, chanting.
You know, it's crazy because they get the mornings take a little bit longer to light up around this time, right? So.
And then it's crazy because they do all of that, and then once you become enlightened, you wake up. You know, let me wake up and make a prayer, right? You wake up and make a prayer. 7 of Wands is out here, and then their whole night become miserable because they done took all these drugs and been up all night long going crazy, and now they gotta deal with the morning. They want to shut the blinds and stay in, and they don't want the sun to get in. Whole time we up in the morning, we outside, we in the sun. The spell work is failing. Why? Because people are awakening. Once you begin to awaken around the globe, right? Anyway, back to my masculines, because Spirit shedding light on a few masculines, and I'm loving it. We got the King of Pentacles to the 7 of Wands, right? Remember when Rihanna said, let me get that work. That's a masculine. He gonna put that work in. King of Pentacles to the 7 of Wands. That's a very, that's a defensive masculine. The King of Pentacles is an energy that he'll be sitting in his chair with the sun, then you'll see him never move. It be icicles on his face, he's sitting there. Then it be fall, he's still sitting there. The King of Pentacles, he don't move. He's seasonal, right? And with the 7 of Wands, he always on it, right?
Yeah.
And then you got the King of Pentacles, and you got the King and Queen out here, right? So you got the King of Pentacles, 7 of Wands to the Queen of Wands, and what I really feel like is somebody you in a relationship, and you actually have a masculine that's giving you the defense you need to be in Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is the energy of mysticism, like a very enthusiastic and assertive energy. It's the energy that you strike out with. You know, when you're in the Queen of Wands and you got a new project and you put motion and energy into it, you know, you strike in your wand, you got this. The card says courage, confident, independent, focus, zest for life, determination, joy. All the things I'm trying to describe in my intuition. But the 7 of Wands in between you and this King of Pentacles, that's the defense. That's the competitive nature that the King of Pentacles got. That's a defender. So somebody, you got a masculine defender. I'm going to pull a blue card. Miracle, 33.
That could be your name. Miracle could be your name. You know, a lot of you guys are miracle babies. A lot of you guys were born with different little things at birth, you know, premature, different little quirky things about you. You know, you were the survivor. You know, you were born with a different kind of seed, and you know, miracle. I don't know. You could be called like the miracle child of your family. You know, maybe they didn't expect you to live as long as you did. You know, because some of you guys are living past the age limit that you were told you were supposed to survive until.
No doubt.
Right?
No doubt.
Yeah. I
And
just
you know
got
this,
that deep.
This miracle number, age 33 could be significant, or number 33. Right?
66.
Spirit says also, just a funny note, somebody could like Miracle Whip.
Ew.
Mayonnaise. Pew. But anyway,
Yuck, that's the
listen.
worst.
The miracle is lying on the 7 of Wands, right? Which lets me know definitely your life has been defended. You are a miracle.
Yeah.
Somebody is a miracle. Your situation is a miracle.
Private
Your
property.
life is a miracle.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. There's no other way around it. The 7 of Wands on a miracle,
Yeah.
that's like,
God's been defending
I'm really feeling
from the womb.
premature birth.
You know?
Yeah, like I'm really feeling like a preemie, like you was born into the world and the demons was like, and the angels was like, nah, we need this one.
Yeah, we need that
like
one.
we need this one to walk on earth.
Someone could be a twin. I'm picking up twin energy. You know?
Your baby could have been a miracle child as well. Like, you know. This is just the 7 of Wands to the miracle. It's this powerful defense action. Like, look at the 7 of Wands.
I love it.
Like, that's a
I love it.
energy of protection and defense.
Maybe you search the branches for what's only in the roots. Go deeper. Look elsewhere. You need more. You can't get what you need out of the roots from the branches. Right?
And, you know, let me just say something
Go
about
ahead.
that card, because this is special.
Mm-hmm.
My wife bought this deck for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when she bought this deck for me last year, this was the first card that fell out for me. Boom! It was like, maybe you search the branches for what can only be found in the roots. Go deeper. And at this time, I was still holding on to I was holding on to things that was holding me up. Right? I was at a point where I was like, well, you know, and I realized, okay, I have to go deeper.
Mm-hmm.
What I need is in the roots, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you need more. Like I realized I needed more.
You know, that's so real. Think about your tea, like dandelion tea, right? You get that from the roots. You know, the roots have everything you need in there, right?
Yeah.
Your roots have everything you need in there. Your DNA, your roots, right? It comes from, you have exactly what you need, right? You do. You could be searching for things in branches when it's in the root, you know? That means going for things outside when it's already in you. It's in the roots of where you are, what you're doing, something like that.
Another intuition that's really striking through with a chord is sometimes we look at the problem that's outside of ourselves, which is the branches, and the problem is inside of ourselves, which is the root. You know, sometimes we do that. We mistake it. We look at it and we be like, why is this going wrong over here, right? And we don't realize it's because there's something going wrong in there that make this keep going wrong over here.
Real.
Why I keep meeting the same kind of person?
Right.
Why do I keep on having the same problems with people all over and over again?
Okay. Good energy.
Good energy. Good energy.
And that was your message. Accept or rejected. But keep your spirit protected. Okay. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for joining us this morning. We hope that you enjoyed the message. If it resonated, you know where to find us, right? If you would like to contribute to our channel, all of our information is on our page. If you would like to book a personal session with us, all of our information is on our page. We love you guys so much. We hope that you have a great Friday, right? Hey. it's your live show. Hey, sorry tribe, but we gotta go. Hey, we'll be back with a video. Hey, we'll be back, yo. Hey, stack, yeah. Hey, we be down by the riverside. Hey, Soul Tribe, yeah, we down for life. Dry your eyes, you don't have to cry.